Hi
Hi
guys.
guys. Technical difficulty.
I think we might have
Yeah, we gotta play with some. There we go.
no. Can anybody hear us now? I don't know. I'm gonna double check this on a different place. This is what I don't understand. This is on a different place. This is what I don't understand. This is on a different place. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess you guys can hear us. I don't know if you can't. Just let me know. But this is crazy. I'm having
Yeah.
technical difficulties. I've not changed that thing, and it's acting really weird. This is what technology does sometimes.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
It's all good. Right. That's what life is about. Overcoming and adapting, so we can get through everything.
Right?
Right.
Just keep going.
All right. So last week we talked about prayer. Now I think well this week we're gonna be a little more intimate. We're gonna talk about couples, and not just any couple. There's all kinds of couples. There's always issues, right? I want to talk about power couples. So, what is a power couple? Do you know what a power couple is? Type below. All right. So, here's what the definition is. All this stuff here I'm pulling off, I pulled off the net. So, it's not my own work, but I want to give you an idea of where this is coming from. So, I do research. I don't just throw it out there. I'll make sure that you understand you get good content and you're getting good stuff. So, you see, it's not just coming out of my head, it's actually coming out of everything else. And you know how that goes, right? All right. So there's a lot of buzz these days around the power couples meaning and its concept. So what is it exactly? So Net says it's a power couple is a couple who has what seems to be an uncommonly strong relationship. They support each other, work together to accomplish their goals, and have a good time doing it. For the most part, I think we do, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Kathy and I, when we first got together, we um, did a bunch of stuff together. I mean, shoot, we were 24/7, 7 days a week.
Yeah, because we were going through a master's program.
Right.
So
We went through a master's program and we worked well there together. And we also, I did I guess you want to call it a summer camp for gifted and talented kids.
yep,
That
I
was great.
remember that.
Yeah. And then during that, also, we came up with our own camp idea that we do stuff.
Mhm.
So that was a lot of work there, getting that one off the ground.
Right.
So it's important to be able to mesh with each other. That's what makes a power couple.
Right.
All right. Actually, there's a bunch of characters. I'll cover probably about 15 of them. Maybe we might get through them all today. That's part
And
of it.
then I think for me, um, it was kind of because we were used to working together all the time. It was hard when you actually had to go back to work.
Right.
For me, it was like, oh, he's not there. I was like, now what do I
What
do?
do I do?
But yeah, we're hoping to get back to that where we're always working together
Yeah.
again. That's our goal. Um, Financially, that's our goal to be working on our business together, and so we can, our goal is to have that time freedom where we have, this is where we work on our business and then we have freedom to do, have fun.
Right.
That's the goal, is to have fun, and we do. And I mean, the work that I'm working on now, it's fun to work when I'm working, but we got to get it to where it's financially where I don't have to have a job. We can just work the other business,
Right.
So then we'd be together again.
Now, don't
You
get me
know,
wrong. No, get us wrong. There's nothing wrong with the JOB.
right?
The job's wonderful. It gets you.
Some of those
It's
are needed,
right. And a lot of times you can use them as a stepping stone to get further along. Because that's what we did. We had a little time to crunch. We moved from Oregon down to here, And then they're trying to get on their feet. I went back to work, make ends meet. We can take the steps to get on our feet.
Right.
And so, it takes time. You just got to have patience and perseverance.
Mm-hmm.
I said that right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, dyslexia kicks in. All right. So a true power couple goes above and beyond to keep things interesting and exciting in the relationship. So, take the simple things in life. Going out for a movie. That may not seem like a lot, but it's simple. What's even simpler than that? You can do it right there at your house. Set up a picnic table outside. Set up an area outside. We have a couple friends that have an area outside. Take something to drink, whatever you like. Go outside and enjoy the stars. If you can't see the stars because you're living in the city, put a movie up right there in the backyard. Something fun. Something that you two get together, or you and the kids, whatever works. And because times are tough, right? Times are tight. So keep it simple. Keep KISS. Keep it simple, silly. There's another way of saying it, but I like the silly part better. Right?
That's funny.
Right. And power couples refuse to make anything or to refuse to take anything for granted. So that means what? Always. I can't press that enough. Open line of communication.
Oh yes, that's a key. If you were looking for keys and you're taking notes, key is the communication, and not just communication, open communication.
Oh, everything.
You got to know exactly, communicate where you are, mind, body, souls, literally.
Right.
Because, we've had wires cross before.
Oh yeah,
and
we have our heated discussions.
We blow up, but right after, but through the blow up, we press through because we've learned a few things that just walking away, storming out doesn't work. Okay, it really doesn't. So in that communication, go ahead, blow up. You have the right to feel, and so does your other half. Has the right to feel the way they feel, but don't just stop there. You have to okay, well, but where are you coming from? And help me understand why you're saying what you're saying, or what you're feeling, how you're feeling, why you're feeling. Press through with that communication. And sometimes that's not easy.
No, because women are from Venus and they're from Mars.
Yeah.
And sometimes the communication between the space does not jive.
Right. It doesn't. And but if you can just press through and be angry, it's okay. Just know that it's not really, it's not a knife. You're not being, it may feel like you're being cut, but you're not. You're just having a miscommunication, misunderstanding. So power through that and talk it out. Mad, angry, whatever, just talk it out, because I trust me. On the other side is, oh, that's what you're saying. That is not what I'm saying. Oh, and then you're then the other side's going, you're taking it like that. That's not what I'm meaning. And so you guys can work through and be able to go, oh,
yeah,
and then understand. And through those moments, though, I think we've been able to understand. Well, she understands things this way, so I have to tell her this way.
Yeah.
Or he understands differently, so I have to tell him like this, because if I say it like I say it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll get lost. No offense.
And even when I do,
yeah.
sometimes I'll keep talking and you're like, head turn, you know what I mean?
Right. It's trying to wrap my head around the subject.
But we power through.
Right.
And sometimes we do take, and if you have to, take the 5 minute, but don't leave it there. You do have to come back.
Yeah.
Because what the problem is, and we've had this in past relationships, and I know of people that they take the 5, but the 5 never resumes.
Yeah.
They never resume. So it's just, It's just
for us guys, I say we'll take something like that, and it's like, oh, so I'm not important enough to have the conversation, or not important enough to move along. So we'll take it and we'll find it. You want to be that way? I'll just bottle it up, and I'll just use it later.
and see, we don't want that.
Yeah.
And even and if you understand that's how you are, then you have to power through and go, look, we just need to fix this. We need to understand. I need to understand your side and figure it out.
Yep. Exactly.
So communication, that is a big piece. It is a key. So, and that's why.
Yep.
All that to say
Is
communication is key,
right.
but it is.
So I want to go through 15 different things showing that we're power couples. Looks like we're lagging a little bit. That's terrible.
Sorry about that. Keep going.
I like using my hands, I can tell. See, my hands are
It's like,
dirty.
are you there?
I've worked all day, and I have projects here at the house I'm working on, and my wife goes, "Hey, we got stuff to do." I'm like, "Oh yeah, we do, don't we?" So here we are. One thing I did change my shirt from my work shirt to a different shirt that doesn't have nothing on it, but it did have stuff in the back.
No grease. Okay.
All right, enough of that. All right. So number one, you celebrate each other. One of the first power couple signs is that this super couple is always strong and tightly bound. Every person is unique strengths and weaknesses, but a solid couple is one who makes up for each other's weaknesses and acknowledges each other's strengths. So that's why we're good together, because she's the front person, I do all the technical stuff. She likes to talk. I'm the quiet social type.
I don't like to talk at all, right?
Yeah, no, not at all. I'm good with numbers. She's good with words.
Mm.
So, balance each other. Let's find out where it's at. Make it work. So, number two, no social pressures can bother you. So, if you're in a power relationship, a couple who never, a power couple, let me rephrase that here. A couple who never succumbs to external pressures depicts this
Relationship strength.
Thank you. Is true sense. So
In it.
okay. So your relationship is based on a solid background and no amount of social pressure, obnoxious people or anything, or clingy colleagues or friends can change that. So no matter who you're friends with or what's going on or how much they're around each other or you're with somebody else, at the end of the day, where do you put your head at? That's
Next
the point.
Yeah.
Next to
That's
you.
the one.
Right. And you'd be gone. See, you as a power couple, you guys should be pretty much like best friends. Well, better than best friends. The best friends, you just talk about certain things, but couples, you have that intimacy with each other that you can talk about everything. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
You name it, you talk about it. Because if you're not, there's something wrong. Because we have issues, right? We all have issues. So we work it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you don't judge your relationship on the basis of what others think of them. As a matter of fact, you don't allow people to intrude in your personal lives to be able to intervene or influence them. So what that is saying basically is no matter what other people say, you work together, and if you agree on the subject that's being presented to you and you change your mind as a couple, that's one thing. But you don't have a friend whispering in your ear or your spouse's ear saying blah 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 blah, and that influences. Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's not supposed to happen.
Right. Sorry. So, anyways, where was I?
That kind of broke up the momentum.
Right, it did. All right.
I thought
So
you would have your phone on silent.
I normally do.
You're just gonna have to go back because
So
because you were talking about um, people talking in the ears.
or influencing. You don't let other people influence your relationship and or how you think about things.
No, no, that would be true. In fact, it's usually the opposite.
Right.
You, as a power couple, are influencing other couples
Right.
to become better or, come together and get it right.
Yep.
That's usually what happens. You don't,
Nail on the head.
it doesn't matter what other people say. You guys are so strong that all the reality is nobody really tries to like, oh, your husband's doing this and this and that, because there is none of that, because they can't do that because
Because
you're
of communication.
you're so close together. And you say, because we did have that happen one time where I do believe a situation that's like that they were trying to do something and it's like we already talked about that, so that's not a surprise.
Right.
We're
Fact-
you
fact-
can't do that.
fact, we saw it coming before they even said something.
Yeah, and
So we
like,
talked about it like the day before, 2 days before.
yeah, it's like
It was
they're
funny.
gonna try to do this crap. See, so like I said, it's the power couple is usually going to be the ones that are influencing everyone else.
Yeah. And my notes also says that you also have each other's back, and your love is ultimate and complete. Yes, you're going to have your issues. Yes, you're going to have your arguments.
Who doesn't though? I mean,
Right.
but it's at the end of the day, it's how are you handling it,
Right. Exactly.
and your communication, though it may not be flawless. The end of the day is you love each other. You're going to work through it, and you're not going to let the problem tear you down.
Right. Right.
That's at the end of the day. That's the bottom line.
And then the third point I'm coming up with is your friends and family root for you. Your friends and family have noticed the obvious change that has occurred within you after you both of you got into the relationship. You have changed. You have changed to the for the better. You both are happy, empathetic, and there for each other. These things may make others jealous, but they're needy for their tightly knit group of friends and family. Life is heaven, and you both are the designated angels,
Mm-hmm.
right? So with that, what does that mean? That means make sure you're surrounding yourself with friends that are kind of like-minded as you are, but not so much that you agree on everything. You want friends that you can butt heads with politely and get your point across, and they can get their point across, and you guys can come to a mutual agreement. So that's part of your inner circle.
Mm-hmm.
Like
We talked about that previously in
Right.
another video. Yeah.
and those are those are very few people, not far, but very
Yeah,
few
you
people.
don't have.
Maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 people. More than that, it's
You're
more of
lucky
a
if you
quick.
got
Yeah,
two good
right.
ones.
Yeah, we've been through a lot. So, and a lot of times it's hard to tell which are your tight grip and not, because people hide their agendas, and so until it's almost too late to see it, and you're like, oh, where did that come from? But then you're like, oh wait, I see this coming, or I've noticed this with them, or it's psychoanalyzed because we've been through hell and half Jordan, right?
Mhm.
So we always
We
think
do
about
cover that issue in another video. So,
that. You know,
but yeah, and I, on that note, where you're saying that friends and family root you, um, we it's for us. We don't really have any outside family. I mean, that really
we have lots of family, but we just don't talk.
they're they don't communicate. They don't talk with us. We're kind of outside. So basically, it's the immediate family, me and him and our daughter, and that's pretty much it. And um, he does make me better. So that's yeah. and people see that I mean, some friends that I've had, it's like, you're stronger, better than who you were. So
I mean, I'm doing my job.
yeah,
Because what the Bible says about us men towards our wife, polish them up and make them presentable to the church. I mean, to God, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're doing.
yeah.
All right. Now, it looks like we're not going to get through all of these today.
But let's go ahead and make an even number.
All right, do that. So,
four.
point number
What time
4.
is it? We're running in.
We're running to 7:34.
Oh, okay. Well, we started a little late. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But we're just going to cover one more, and we'll finish up another time.
Yep. All right. So you both are relationship gurus. For the most part, I think so, because we've been through enough. So power couples radiate confidence, strength, happiness, and a sense of serenity and calmness. Such aura is quite evident and hard to resist. Calmness, such as this, comes from a strong bond of intimacy, and because such aura is quite obvious, you both become the go-to person for relationship advice and therapy. That is true. We have a lot of people come to us about how to talk with other people, how our uh, relationship is, and how come we can be so tight and open.
Mhm.
So it's really communication.
For sure.
Although you don't dream about it, your daily life becomes a fairy tale movie, and you and your significant other become the lead hero and or heroine in the decades to come. Now, this is what I pulled off the net, so bear with some of this. But it's true, though. If you have been through, I'm not saying you need 100 girlfriends or 100 boyfriends. Doesn't mean you're the guru. That means there's something going on. So you guys sit there and figure out, why did you go through so many girlfriends? What happened between in there? What is the cause of the instability? So once you figure that out, that what helps you understand your relationship as it is now. And some days, some people are just mean to each other. It's like, why? Life is short. Life can be long. Life can be joyful. It's all how you make it. So when you have people that just be so mean, then, well, shame on them. Because this really isn't about me. It's about her or your partner. Work for your partner, and your partner works for you. You guys work great together. So that's kind of like our number 4. There's 15 of these. So
Well, I know since we started late, we don't want to, but that's a good place to end. I mean, something to be thinking about. Just go through, think about that. If you guys have questions on that, type in the chat. Type replay if you're catching us on the replay. We'd like to hear you. Press those love heart buttons. It also helps other people in the community be acknowledged. And it stirs up the algorithms in the group. We want to keep them going and build. So if you feel value in this, you're welcome to invite people to come in and join with you as well to learn. So I'm just hoping that you guys can just start communicating a little bit more with us so we can help you better. That's what we're wanting to do. So anyway, so with that, we're going to go ahead and go for the night, and you guys have a blessed rest of your week, and we will see you soon on another live. Bye.